Hello, welcome. I'm Hannah, and today we're going to be talking about a couple blushes that I have for Merit, and I'm so excited about. These were sent to me in PR from Merit, so I just want to give them a big thank you. I'm always so impressed that they're willing to work with small creators. Means a lot to me, and I was able to choose which products I wanted to test out. So these were handpicked by me. And in my constant quest to deliver content that I am genuinely looking for, I wanted to see the difference between the existing shade Beverly Hills and one of their newest shades, Stockholm. So we're going to be applying one to each cheek, talking about my experience with them, and hopefully give you the information that I wanted before I got these. A couple quick notes. Merit does offer free shipping on orders over $40. You get their signature makeup bag shipped with your first order, which I love because A, it's so cute, and B, it's washable. So unlike every other makeup bag I've ever used, it doesn't have an expiration date of whenever your foundation decides to explode on the go. So that's really cool. And I do have an affiliate link that I will put down below. If you decide to make a purchase from them and you want to use it, it would mean a lot to me. I appreciate it. Thank you. And let's get into the products. I've been wanting to try these for so long. They had 4 shades originally, and I was leaning towards Beverly Hills as being the right shade for me. I've been trying to be a little bit pickier about my blush shades. In the past, I would try anything, and now I've really been kind of sticking to shades that I feel like were designed with my skin tone in mind. So I knew Beverly Hills would be a good match for me, and then they came out with their expansion. So 4 more shades that looked beautiful, and I felt like the shade of those that was designed with my skin tone in mind was the shade Stockholm, which looked similar in depth to Beverly Hills, but a bit more pink. And I do think upon seeing them that that's a fair assessment. I've been using these for a few weeks now, so this isn't a first impressions, and I'm gonna say right off the bat, I've really been enjoying these. I made a pretty bold statement, like a year and a half ago or something like that, that I didn't think I liked cream blushes. My face is just sticky and I don't want my face to be sticky and my hair gets stuck to it. And I've come a long way from then. I think I just realized that I don't like cream blushes that are in any way sticky or tacky, the ones that don't dry down and your hair is sticking to all day. I don't have time for that, you know? Maybe if I was like a Hawaii girl and I had my hair pulled back at all times and I just had my one swipe of blush, like fine. But the thing I like about creams like this that are more balmy is that it does work for like a fresh face, but it also works on like a powdered face with my hair down. I don't powder my whole cheeks, but I do put bronzer on the sides of my face and I put powder under my eyes, and I find that these play well with that. I don't have to make special accommodations to make sure my face works with the cream blush, and the products that I do have to make special accommodations for, I find I just don't use that much. So with all that said, let's get into the colors. So Stockholm is the newer one. It has this really cute gold packaging, this really kind of subtle Merit logo on it. It's called a baby pink. And the thing that I really like about this shade is I feel like the bright pink cheeks have really been trending recently. And I know like the Dior blush has been something that, you know, people have been buying up or whatever. There's also like a Kaleidos one that's similar to it. I think that it's a look. You know, I'm intrigued by beauty trends, but I don't think that super blue-based pink, super bright and saturated on my cheeks is something that really goes with my makeup look. I think it would be something that I would feel like I'm only participating in a trend and I'm not being true to myself. I feel like this shade is going along those lines, getting into the pink vibe without committing to the super saturated, like almost 80s cheek, you know? And I love kind of the sheerness of this. You can see how easily it blends out. Because I feel like it really, like, it works with my skin. And although I said I think these were made with a fair skin in mind, I think because of the sheerness, they could potentially layer on to all different skin tones really naturally. So my application method that I've been doing is just going right in with the product and then just blending out with my fingers. I am on the hunt for a cream blush brush, but I haven't yet found one that I'm sure about. I do know Merit has one. I'm interested in that. There was one that I saw someone use that was a BK Beauty brush. I can't remember which one though, but if you have a brush that you like using for cream blushes, I would be curious. But I do think with these, the finger method does work really well, and it just gives me like a really natural flush. I'm going to build it up a little bit more just for fun, which is something that I find these also do. I don't find that it moves around my makeup underneath, which I have experienced with other cream blushes, and I just really like it. Isn't that cute? I think you can see what I mean about like the pink blush trend, but done in a natural, pretty way. And I always feel anyway, like that's the best way to participate in a trend, to do something kind of adjacent to it that won't go so distinctly out of style once the trend kind of passes. So the existing shade that I had been interested in is Beverly Hills, which is described as a soft peach. This one is a bit pinkier than I imagined, but you can see compared to Stockholm, it's way more of like a warm pink, and Stockholm is more of a cool pink. That's how it blends out. I do think though that Beverly Hills is such like a natural everyday color for me. And I have been reaching for it when I want something a little bit more subtle than Stockholm. I'll go in with 2 layers for this one also. It really feels like a balm when I put it on. It feels like a thin, soft lip balm, and it just blends out so nicely. And like my skin stays soft, but it's not like wet or sticky at all. Like if I didn't have my hair behind my ears, no problem. No problem. So here's my finished look with Stockholm and Beverly Hills. I really like them. I really like these blushes. My biggest concern when I was getting them is the fact that the packaging is obviously different than every other blush that I have, which is in a powder compact. But because of that, these have been sitting like right in front of my makeup storage, and they're kind of the first thing I see when I go to grab for a blush, which has been making me use them just that much more. And I really like that. You know, I think sometimes special packaging can be a deterrent, but in the case of these, the special packaging makes me get more use out of them. I'm always really happy with how my cheeks look when I use it. I like that they're a soft buildable color because I feel like it's hard to go overboard. You know, like sometimes when you're really close up doing your makeup, you put something on and then you step back and you're like, what did I just do? I never have that issue with these. I like that I'm able to do like the smallest hint of flush, and then I'm also able to build them up to be a bit more impactful, but still not like going over the top. Overall, I've just been really happy with them, and I think, this is a bold statement, but I think these are my favorite products that I've ever tried from Merit. I think so. And I think if I had to choose between them, which I wouldn't want to do, I'm happy I have both of them for different purposes, but I think I would choose Stockholm, this pink, because it is unique from my other blushes, but it's kind of just like a step more unique. You know, it's not trying to make me a different person, but it is giving me something different than what I already have. But I am happy I have it in Beverly Hills too, because I really like the formula, and this does give me a color that I'm a bit more comfortable with. Being comfortable in makeup, I think it's a good thing. I already filmed the outro, but I realized I didn't put on any highlighter, so I'm just gonna quickly add in Cava, which is their highlighting stick. I've had this highlighter for almost a year at this point. I'd say that to compare the formula of the highlighter and the blush, this is more of a silky feel that stays kind of wet and soft on my skin. The blush is definitely more of a weightless feel that you won't notice on your skin after a little while. But I especially love the highlighter for like a no makeup look, like a vacation, a summer, a beach look to just throw on your cheeks and have that glow. But it also does look really beautiful with a full face of makeup. Also, by the way, I am wearing their lipstick in Baby over like a mauve liner, and I really like it on my lips. That's going to be everything for today, though. I know this is probably a really short video, but I had been looking for this information, and I bet someone else out there is also looking for it, so I hope I was able to clear up any differences in color questions that you had. I want to say thank you again to Merit for sending these products my way. It really means a lot to me, and if you choose to use my affiliate link, no pressure, but that would mean a lot to me as well. If you enjoyed this, please give me a like, subscribe. There's always more makeup content on the way, and thank you so much for being here. Bye.